Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Nuggets News. In this video, I want to clearly explain buy and sell walls. Now, it's a question I get asked a lot, and hopefully by the end of this presentation, you're going to understand exactly how they work. So, all I've got here is a screenshot of a large sell wall, and this is a visual representation of someone with a large sell order. So, to understand what walls mean, we need to understand exactly how the order book works on exchanges. So I'm going to use Bittrex and Bitfinex in these examples, as I know a lot of you are familiar with those. So if we want to head over to an exchange and buy some cryptocurrencies, we need to place an order. Now, you can either buy it straight away off whoever's offering the lowest ask price here. So on the exchange here, these are all the people that are waiting to sell, and they've got their ask price there. They're willing to sell as the price goes up. And over on this side here, we've got the bids. They're the people that are waiting to buy as the price moves down. Now, if we scroll up here, all those orders get added together into this visual representation here of the order book. Now, let's head over to Bitfinex. Same thing again. On this side, we've got all the people that have set their price that they're happy to buy at if the price gets down to those levels. They get added together in this vertical order book visual representation by these green bars here. And the sellers over on the right, happy to sell as the price gets up to all these levels, and they get added together again in this visual representation in those red bars there. And again, that's a vertical example. Over here on Bittrex, they've got their horizontal example of that visual representation of the order book with all the orders added together. So I'm going to jump back over to Bitfinex here and explain how this all works. So if you want to just buy straight away, you can jump in and you can press put in your order at 0.0062. There's someone selling at that price. Your order's going to fill straight away. And that's going to do the same thing if you were just to click market order. Now, market means I just want to buy it or sell it straight away at whatever the closest offering price is. So whoever's willing to buy or sell, depending on what I'm doing, is going to take the best price and fill your order straight away. But if you don't want to do that and you want to place an order in the book and be patient, you're going to use these limit orders. And that's the same on Bittrex here as it is on Bitfinex. You're going to see limit order. Now, that's going to add your order at whatever price you're happy at to the order book. Now, here you're going to see a lot of decimal places, and it's up to you how specific you want to get with your order. Now, same again on Bitfinex. We can increase or decrease the precision. So if we want to get really fussy, we can increase the precision and add more decimal places to our order, and that's going to put us, I guess, think of it as zooming in the order book to see exactly where your order is placed amongst all the others in that order book. Now, for me, I like to keep it zoomed out so I get a bit better visual representation of the overall feel of the market. So you can think of this as support, the number of people that are waiting to buy, and resistance, the number of people that are waiting to sell with orders overhead or as the price goes up. So I'm going to explain these columns now and exactly how they work. So the first one here is count. So count means the number of people that have got orders that start with 0.0061. And as I said, as we zoom in more or make it more precise, it's going to break that order down from 22 people. It's going to split them up into the next lot of decimal places. As you see there, it splits them up. They've got slightly different on the fifth decimal place there. So that's the first part. That's all that count means, the number of people that have got an order at this exact sort of price. Now, the amount means the amount of NEO in this example that are at that price. And then the total column obviously adds them together as we go down the order book. We have more people at the next price, more people at that next price, and the total just adds all these amounts at each price together, and that gives us this visual representation of all these green bars being added up, all these red bars above being added up for those that are waiting to sell. And again, that's a vertical example on Bitfinex. Bittrex have got their horizontal order book as this visual example here where we can see it. Now, all that happens here when we see a bit of a wall is that it means that one trader or a group of traders have all got theirs at that one price, and that appears as a bit of a wall. Now, I've got a couple of screenshots or examples that I'm going to show you now. So this is one from a little while ago when Bitcoin was trading at around 2,800, and here we see, a 3,000 Bitcoin order from 12 people here, and that creates a buy wall. Now, that acts as, I guess, support, or think of it as a good thing to happen if you want the price to go up, because it means that, someone's willing to buy 3,000 Bitcoin at this price. And what tends to happen is that people go, wow, that guy wants to buy at that price. I'm going to hop in ahead. I want to buy before him. And if I'm trading and things go against me, I've got all that wall or support that I can sell if need be, if something goes wrong. But the price is very unlikely to go down past that level unless 3,000 people happen to sell their Bitcoin. So I hope you're beginning to understand what a wall is. So again, one more example here. This is just recently from the other day. This is the opposite. This is a sell wall on OMG where 5 traders here have got orders of 25,000 OMG at exactly $9, and that appears as this red, I guess, wall, visual representation of all those sell orders that clearly outweigh the buy orders. And in this instance, if you're a buyer or you've got a position open and you want the price to go up, you look at that wall and you go, wow, the price is not going to go up unless all those orders somehow get bought or chewed up. So you start to worry. And again, these walls start to play on people's mind, thinking, A, the price is not going to be able to go up if there's a big sell wall, or B, wow, I don't think the price is going to go down if there's a big buy wall. And that starts to manipulate the market. So that's kind of how these buy and sell walls work. And now I want to dive into why traders do them, or you might have heard whales using these as a way to manipulate the market. So let's just say that a big player wants to buy a lot of NEO. Now he's going to put in a big sell wall. So let's just bring up this example again. So let's say that he doesn't want the price to go up, so he puts in a big sell wall, as we see here. Now he might actually be doing that to scare the market into selling, because they see this wall and they think the price isn't going to go up. I'm either going to shut my trading positions down or I'm going to sell because the price just isn't going to go up while there's this wall. And what that does is it forces all these traders to sell. And he might actually have placed a little buy order here, and he knows that he's going to scare the market. And those people gradually sell him their coins. And then once he's happy with the amount that he's bought, he takes this sell wall down and allows the market to go back up. So that's how sell walls and whales can manipulate the price. And again, this is called spoofing, and this is all actually illegal in the stock market world, but obviously the world of crypto, it's the Wild West, it's all unregulated, so we often see buy and sell walls appear and disappear. And that's probably the next thing I want to talk about, is how to tell if these walls are being used to manipulate the price or genuine. So obviously this is very hard to determine, but a good rule of thumb is if it's been there for a long time, if someone has genuinely left their order in the order book for days on end, it means that they're probably genuinely happy to sell. Maybe they bought a year ago and they're just waiting for it to get this price and they're happy to sell. Or with that buy order, if it's been there for days and the price has gradually crept down and now it's starting to get filled, they were happy to buy at that price. They've left that order there purposefully for a long time. Whereas the ones that flash up and down, they tend to change in price. If the price goes up, they keep moving that wall higher to keep trying to push the price up. They're the ones that tend to be maybe less genuine. So again, this is all just a way that traders can maybe manipulate the market to help them accumulate or push the market in the direction they want. And I hope that I've explained that clearly. So again, just a visual representation of all the buys and all the sells horizontally on Bittrex and vertically here on Bitfinex. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed that video. Please hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, share these videos around, and as always, thanks for tuning in, guys. Cheers.